Welcome to my channel, The King Lee Way. My name is King, and before I talk about my subject today, I want to show you a few things that I've got. So before I show you my items, I am here at Little T. And for those that wonder what Little T is, it's a franchise of Little T and Bobas here in the Philippines. So yes, I got me a coffee smoothie. Pretty good. And it is located here in Cebu, TPARK. Yes, I love Cebu. All right. So today I went to Metro Supermarket and I picked up a few things. So I picked up some dried mangoes. Yes, I've been going crazy over dried mangoes. I've been eating a lot of them. It's not too good. And since the good thing about Philippines, it's a little bit of America here. I got me Cheetos because the ones in South Korea taste weird, but this is straight up American Cheetos. So yes, I have a little bit of America here. And oh yeah, I think my girlfriend will appreciate this. I went to a place called Bench, so I picked her the deodorant spray So In Love. So I'll be able to take it to her in China. And one more thing, this leads to my next subject. But before I do my subject, I'm excited tonight. I'm gonna get to go see Joe Coy. Yes, famous comedian on Netflix. He is a Filipino which is a Filipino American from Washington State. So by dumb luck, I am gonna be able to see him. And of course, I was supposed to go see Joe Coy on Tuesday, but what happened is the volcano issue happened and the Manila airport was shut down. So Joe Coy postponed it till today, Friday, so I'm gonna get to go see him tonight. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. Oh, and one more item. This leads to my subject. 4887. Shin Ramen. Yes. Because why? We got tons of Koreans here in Cebu. We have about 30,000 residents here and about a total of 120,000 in the Philippines. Okay, what is the title of my topic today is why are young South Koreans wanting to leave South Korea? Well, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why they want to get the heck out of South Korea. So, point number 1, and this is probably the most obvious. Most of you that been to Korea or know how Korean society is. Number 1 is the employment issue. Yes, for young South Koreans, there are no jobs. It's really bad. And from ages 25 to 29, we have a 21.8% unemployment rate. It is hard to find a job. Some of these South Koreans have all degrees, graduate degrees, but no job. It sucks. And then another thing under the new administration, well, it's not really new because President Moon Jae-in's been president since 2017, and his term ends in 2022. There's a thing called a blind interview. So for those that don't know about interviews in South Korea, you had to put what school you went to, your family bloodline and history, what did your mom and dad do and all that crap. Yeah. They went into your details. Where in America, that's mostly illegal. So yeah, blind interviews now. No university, no photos for your resume. Yeah. So that was a thing. And if you went to SKY, okay, SKY is an acronym for the 3 top universities in South Korea. Seoul University, Korea Korea University, Yonsei University. So if you went to SKY, usually you got a job. That means a Korean girl might want to really catch you and marry you because you went to those 3 places. But today, it doesn't even matter if you went to Sky. Actually, a Sky University degree doesn't do me as an American any good. My Western degree from California State has more weight than Sky. And here's the thing, we have what, 500,000 graduates every year in South Korea? Guess what? There's only 100,000 jobs available. That means the 80% are left out. And that's the same issue that I've heard about China. So that's point number 1, employment. It's a problem in South Korea. And I even knew this before I headed over there in 2015. Okay, number 2 point is that wealth gap. There is a huge separation. And the Moon Jae-in, who is the current South Korean president, spoke about trying to close the gap. Well, they ain't closing that gap. That gap has gone much farther. And it led to the weirdness of the time this movie was just released, Parasite. So this movie Parasite was released, which has great reviews. I can't wait to see it. But it talks about the view of, you know, the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots, you know. So that's another issue. And we have that issue here in the Philippines too, or everywhere around the world. So that's the issue right now, is that wealth gap. So they're just like, hey, what the heck? And what I'll do is I'll try to link some Asian Boss videos, because they talked to, there's a video that Asian Boss did about a young Korean living in a closet, which is, you know, the rent's like only $200 US, but it's just really hard for him to make a living. So that's another issue. So that is point number 2. Now, point number 3, and I'm going to talk from a South Korean male's point of view. It's hard for them to get married these days. And let me break this down. Why? Well, if you're a South Korean male, you want to marry a Korean woman, he must provide the 3-bedroom apartment, which usually the parents do. Yeah. And then when he marries that South Korean woman, her family provides the furniture. And then when they have a housewarming, all the friends bring toiletries. So yeah, if you want to get married, 3-bedroom house, and then, you know, the idea is you're gonna have children. Well, here's another issue. Korea has one of the lowest childbirth rates in the world, along with Japan. Because here's the thing, a lot of Korean women are not getting married. So there's just a big gap there. And it's not like, I'm gonna refer back to the 1980s, the golden times, where, you know, the 88 Seoul Olympics happened. Korea now became this big conglomerate economic power. You know, you worked at Gold Star Corporation. And for those that don't know what Gold Star is, it is LG. That's what it is. LG Lucky Gold Star. My dad used to own a television from Gold Star in the 80s when we were living in Los Angeles. That TV was crap. Now, of course, they're pretty nice. Korea's done pretty good with the economics. So it became a powerhouse. But now it's impossible for a young Korean guy to even get a job in some of these places, you know? And they're not hiring as much because the salary has to be really high. The salary is really good, but to get in, it's just really hard. And then another reason is dealing with, remember in my other video I spoke about Hell Chosan, the Korean work culture. They just, excuse my language, shit on you when you start off new. That's one thing I'm glad I don't have to deal with. So I don't blame that young South Korean the way he feels. You know, I wouldn't blame him if he feels like a loser. And these days now, I'm seeing more South Korean men come into Southeast Asia to find their girlfriends or wives, you know, in Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and especially here in the Philippines. Yes, it's more fun in the Philippines. So I'm seeing more of it, and I'm, of course, where am I? I'm in Cebu. Got tons of Koreans here. So I see it. I'm not just making this crap up. I walk around and see it. I go to Ayala Mall. I see it. So yeah, I don't blame those Korean guys to, you know, come and find their wives here, you know. And of course, you know, the reputation of the young Korean guys, they're all playboys or something. Not completely true, but you know, that's a view. That's a stigma myself I have to deal with, because I'm technically not a Korean citizen, even if my parents are South Korean. You know? So, you know, thinking about this subject matter that I just spoke about, you know, I'm always more thankful that my parents went to America. I was born in America, and I hold an American passport. You know, I'm proud of the fact that I'm an American. And it just makes me very thankful to, you know, have parents that moved to America. You know, of course, the joke that my dad said to me and my sister, "We came to America because of you." I'm like, no, no, Dad, no. You did it to get away. And you did it because Mom got a job as a nurse, you know. Because the big thing is, most of the nurses where I grew up was either a Korean nurse or a Filipina nurse. Yeah, and Filipina nurses have been coming to the U.S. since the 90s. So yeah, so when I go to a hospital in America, it never surprises me if I am being taken care of by a Filipina nurse. It doesn't surprise me at all anymore. So yeah, but just a side note, you know, I have a friend in Korea. He's in his mid-40s. He is still dreaming that he will find that Korean woman to marry. And I'm sitting here going, good luck. Maybe the elephants will fly. Maybe a bunch of Dumbos will fly first before you find that Korean woman, because it's just very strict in Korea, very hard, difficult. So yeah. So just want to state that, yeah, those are the issues that are happening in Korea. All right, so if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future videos. And if you have any opinion about this issue, you know, I might have missed something, or I might have said something incorrectly, you know, diplomatically, you know, put some facts down there about the issues in South Korea, regardless to the employment rate and the situations, okay? So, wherever you are in the world, I want to wish everyone a happy day, and take care. See you soon.